everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I thought I'd combine both week 3 and week 4 of this gut health challenge just to make it a bit more exciting, to sort of fill up this video a bit more. Week 3 and week 4's meals were quite similar, so I didn't film each meal individually, but here's a bit of a recap of what I ate. I pretty much had porridge every morning, just really like it. I've started adding a spoonful of peanut butter as well, that really helps the flavour. I tried tempeh for the first time and made this marinated tempeh with avocado and almonds with some slices of orange and a bit of labneh on the side. For dessert, I made this blackberry frozen yogurt. I had this pretty much every day in week 3 with some foraged blackberries that we had from last year. This next meal was actually really delicious. I ended up making the homemade wraps myself, and the meatballs were lamb koftas. I added some tomato, lettuce and cucumber. Okay, so when I wasn't eating porridge, I made some pancakes. These were buttermilk pancakes. I added some cinnamon, which wasn't in the recipe, but I think it also helped the flavour. This next dish wasn't in the recipe book, but I sort of made it up myself. I used diced beef and made a veggie sauce to go with it. I still had some tempeh and roasted the tempeh with turmeric, eggs, kale and avocado. My boyfriend ended up making this next dish, sticky chicken with some vegetables and rice. Chinese inspired dish. Absolutely delicious, I must say. This really doesn't look as appealing in the video, but I can tell you that it was delicious. Roasted lamb with some veggies and a Lebanese salad called fattoush. I also tried making a spinach and pineapple juice. We had loads of parsnips lying around in the house, so I made a parsnip soup. I also added some spinach. Honestly, this has become probably one of my favourite soups to make. Mainly in week 4, I had to start introducing some fermented food. So I went and bought some kimchi. I must say, it was the first time I was having kimchi, so I didn't really know what to expect. But oh my goodness, it was delicious. It's fermented cabbage with a bit of chili. I also ended up making these lentil patties that I found on TikTok to go with my kimchi. Had those with a side of baba ganoush, which my dad made, and some avocado. In the book it says to particularly look out for a multi-strain probiotic, and I've been taking one on an empty stomach before breakfast every morning. One of the other supplements I am taking are some magnesium tablets. Here. These actually have vitamin B6 as well in them, and they're made of glass, which I really like, so because it's easier to recycle. So magnesium helps to calm the body, it helps to regulate blood sugars, keeping our heart beating healthily and promoting healthy bowel function. So taking a supplement is just giving me that bit of an extra boost towards helping all those little aspects. But you can find magnesium in lots of dark leafy green, as well as in brown rice, beans, whole grains and even dark chocolate. So I'm taking 3 tablets a day with this particular brand. So you should always contact your doctor or nutritionist for recommended dosage. Another supplement that I've introduced Another supplement that I've introduced in week 4 has been, yes, you like it, has been some licorice. Licorice is more of a healing spice. It can soothe various digestive complaints. So it's an antioxidant and anti-inflammatory as well. So for week 4, I also had to regularly exercise. I did this by doing lots of workout YouTube videos, such as Pilates, yoga, but the one thing I did most was walking. And I obviously did a lot of this prior to taking on this challenge. It was something that I was used to. I also did a bit of grounding, which is when you walk in nature barefoot. The sun was out, so I took to the garden, took off my shoes and decided to walk around in the grass. It actually felt really nice. It was a bit cold, a bit different on my feet, but the sensation felt lovely. I also took time to admire the season change. So I looked at the flowers, I looked at everything around me, took in the sounds of birds tweeting and the fluttering of leaves in the wind. I also cuddled Osso. This is so vital for your mental health as well, to take some time away from your phone, from looking at the screen and just taking in your surroundings. In the book, Liz also shows us how to make our own mouthwash, and it was really simple. I had all the ingredients at home, and we needed 200 ml of freshly boiled water, a handful of peppermint leaves, as well as some sage leaves. You want to add the leaves in first, making sure they soak into the water, making sure the leaves steep for some time before adding the salt. Here I'm using some sea salt, and then mixing it all together quite well before transferring the warm water onto a container or a glass and using this within a week. And I'm actually feeling really happy with how things are going. I feel a bit lighter, if that makes any sense. One thing I still haven't fully seen a change in is on my skin. I still get red flushes around my cheeks and some occasional spots. So far, this diet hasn't helped to get rid of them, but it hasn't aggravated them in any way. So overall, I'm feeling good and I'm happy. So this is the bar I was talking about. It was literally a water closet at the station, and it was turned into this really nice bar, and it's now very popular with some really nice drinks. Food was a bit average, it wasn't amazing, but this camembert was really delicious. I even said to my boyfriend, I said, we need to make this at home. Overall, it was such a nice experience. It was the perfect way to celebrate my birthday. And as it was Easter as well, that meant I had also a lot of chocolates in the house, so I was bound to also have chocolates. I carried on eating lots of greens such as spinach and rocket and started having a lot more nuts. I've tried to limit my alcohol consumption as much as possible. I did have a birthday that fell in week 3, and we went to a wine bar in Clapham, which was totally amazing. Like, it's such a nice place. I had a couple of cocktails as well as some wine tasting. That I had a lot of fun, and I feel like if I want to carry on doing this challenge beyond the 6 weeks, I do need to sort of balance, having that balance and being happy about it by not feeling like I'm compromising or limiting myself to a restrictive diet. And I feel happy about it. I feel like my gut hasn't been strained with that change of environment too hard. So I'm happy about it, and I'm going to carry on doing this. I also wanted to introduce this 7 mushroom blend powder from Rainforest Foods. I got this from Amazon. I have had mushroom powder in the past and have had it. You would know what that tastes like, but if you haven't, I'm not going to lie, it tastes a bit like chocolate. So I'm adding a spoonful of this every morning with my smoothie. And so that's it from me on this video. Do leave comments below if you have any, and I look forward to seeing you all next time. Bye.